ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most wonderful time of the year, the best time to be a wrestling fan. Everyone loves them. It's the draft. Maybe not the best time of the year. Probably that'd be Royal Rumble, WrestleMania. But I do like a good draft. A draft is a lot of fun usually. So we're gonna jump into it and we're gonna react to the first and second rounds of the draft, as brought to you by everyone's favorite wrestler, everyone's favorite competitor, the person who started the women's revolution, Stephanie McMahon. Not being sarcastic at all with any of those comments. We're going to react to Stephanie McMahon reading out the first two rounds of the draft. Now, I'm not sure this is going to be too much of a shake-up. They could do something really extreme, but I imagine the big bet. So, I mean, I haven't seen this yet. You guys know what happened, but I'm going to predict that maybe the big belts stay put. So I'd say the WWE Universal and Women's Championships all stay on. The people who hold those belts all stay on their respective brands. But I think maybe a bit of the upper mid card might move around a bit. So, like, I imagine Drew's going to need a heel on Raw because he's kind of beaten everyone now. And after he beats Randy Orton, who's he go on to face? So maybe a heel next. Yeah. So that'd be my first choice. That'd be my first course of action, really. That's assuming Drew stays on Raw, which is I assume he is, but we can't be too sure. Anyway, I'm just rambling. You guys know what happens. Why don't I just jump into it? Let's just jump into the first and second rounds of the draft, as brought to you by everyone's favorite person, Stephanie McMahon. Let's jump into it.
So let's get right to it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. First pick. First pick. First round.
Monday Night Raw selects the indomitable WWE champion.
Okay.
Drew
McIntyre is the first to pick. Drew McIntyre. Well, it had to be WWE champion. Fair enough. Second pick, Roman Reigns. I'm gonna call yeah. The big dog, the chief, the tribal chief. Well, that was obvious. As I said, the two big belts I couldn't see moving at all. So there you go. That's exactly what I said. Now we're gonna see the shuffle in the upper mid card. Oh, and then Oscar. Does that mean Bayley gets picked for Smackdown? But I did say that the women's championships I couldn't see moving, the main championships I couldn't see moving. So I called pretty much the first three picks. Come on, shocker. Give me a shock. Shock pick. Ooh, that's a good draft pick. That's a good one. So Roman and Seth, both heels on the same brand now. Ooh, interesting. Yeah. Hopefully that ends the Mysterio storyline. Probably not, though.
I've been watching. The last pick of the first round, Raw selects the Hurt Business.
Oh, the Hurt Business is on Raw. There you go. 4 people. That's quality money. 4 people for the price of 1. And they're all great wrestlers. So Hurt Business makes perfect sense to go to Raw. So, okay. The Friday Night Freak. I don't know what the Friday Night.
Kayla, it was never about the name.
Yeah.
It was always the message that mattered the most.
Ah.
And after spending my entire career as a Raw superstar, I am thrilled to be making the jump to Friday
That's
Night
good.
Smackdown.
I think that's a good pick, actually. Seth's kind of going a bit stale on Raw, so it would be good. No, it's good. I'm looking forward to it.
Say I am a little heartbroken though.
Yeah, no
I'm
biff.
upset. I won't be there in person to watch as the Mysterio family implodes. Luckily for me,
They keep saying that, so I'm assuming the Mysterios are going to come over to SmackDown as well.
take a look at their disgusting faces ever again.
Way. Rey Mysterio coming over to SmackDown. Dominic going to SmackDown. They splitting them up.
Moving to Friday night.
That's
Now
good.
the first pick of the second round, Raw is about to become phenomenal.
Oh.
AJ
Raw's got... So AJ's gone back to Raw now. He's been SmackDown, Raw. SmackDown, Raw. Oh, the Miz needs to change because the Miz has changed every single draft. The Miz has changed, so he's got to go to Raw at some point as well. Funny fact. Oh, they picked the boss before they picked the women's champion. I mean, good call, but before they picked Bayley, that's interesting. Oh, Naomi. None of you are going to take the women's champion, Bayley. None of you are going to take the women's champion. And I like Naomi and stuff, but really, no, you're not going to take the women's tag champions? Bianca Belair. I mean, cool. I feel like she's a bit high up, but I like Bianca Belair quite a lot, so. I never needed you at all. So she's been split with her boyfriend. Or husband, even. There you go, I've been saying that. That's a good pick. So where's Bayley going? Yeah. Interesting. AJ was top pick, and then the rest were all women. So it's interesting. Sasha, Naomi, Bianca Belair, Shayna, and Nia. Interesting choices. No, Bayley. I'm sure we'll find out what happened to her later on in the show. But yeah, that's the first and second rounds of the draft. I love a good draft. Pretty much the way I saw it going. So I guess we're gonna have AJ versus So AJ's the big heel that's gone from SmackDown to Raw. So I'm assuming we're gonna get AJ versus Drew McIntyre after he's done with Randy Orton, and then Seth has left SmackDown, left Raw. Now he's on SmackDown, so that's gonna be really interesting too. So yeah, because I feel like Rollins has been the face of SmackDown the face of Raw for a long time. So it's good to have some kind of change there. So really intrigued to see where this goes from here. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I will probably do some more reactions to some more draft stuff because I love the draft. So maybe round 3, round 4, we'll see what happens. Let me know in the comments below. And until next time, too sweet. Later, guys.